Hey everybody, it's Tmika, and I just wanted to come to you guys and share with you some projects that I've been creating. The first one is a swap I was in, hosted by Scrappy Bookworm 1, and this is her first swap, so thought it was a cool idea, so I decided to join, and it was a one-on-one partner swap, and it was called Spring Bling, and you had to create 6 handmade flowers. And then you had to add 2 packages of bling and then swap them with your partner, of course. So here is the first set of flowers that I created. I used the JJ Showers flowers method. She has a tutorial on this, and I just used 3 flowers instead of the 2, and I added bling to the center. I think it turned out really cute. And the flowers had to be in a spring type of color. So there we go. And then I used some grosgrain ribbon and created these 2 flowers. Tied it up, sewed it together, and bunched it up, and added a paper flower from my stash, and added some stickles to it. I think those 2 flowers are kind of springy. And then all I did was package it with some lightweight chipboard, and then I just have my altered name on the back, or Altered by Tmika stamp on the back. The second set I made were the same grosgrain flowers, only in a cream with a lime green color, which I think is pretty springy. And then I also added stickles to those flowers as well. I created 2 fabric flowers out of some leftover material that I made from my purse a while ago. That was enough to make some flowers, and I used did the same type of bunching with the stitch and added a button in the center. I think that's very pretty. Very pretty. Then I made another set. We only had to make 6, but also made this set. And I used the same JJ Showers method. As you can see that up there. And I added different color stickles all around the edges, and then I added 2 flowers in the center from my stash. Let's see. Very, very pretty. Love how they turned out. I also created some felt flowers, pink felt, using my circle dies. I can't think, Nestabilities. And then I added a brad in the center, and I added 2 leaves on the side. I also did some stitching around 2 of the petals, and added some pink tulle in between the layers. Let's see. So those are the sets of flowers that I'm going to send my partner, and I am partnered with Mama JT4. So I've already received her flowers because she was super fast. So here, let me show you hers. And this is what she created for me. I'll show you. Here's her 2 packs of bling. And here are her flowers. Very pretty flowers. This is a yellow and white lace with a gold button in the center, and some tulle with a flower center on the inside, and then some pleated satin trim with a green flower and sitting on some lace and some pearls. So that is what she created for me. So thank you so much, lady. She was like super fast with the flowers. So they are not due until the 31st, but she was fast. So I went ahead and finished mine up. So they'll be shipping out to her on Monday. So these are her flowers. And then I also created or participated in a swap, not a swap, a challenge at myscraproom.neem.com. And Gina, who was Scrapinology, hey lady, did a tutorial on how to make this desk organizer. So you could be eligible to win an awesome prize. So I decided to play along because the prize was good, but I did see the need to have this little desk caddy. I did like how it turned out. So I'll show you what it looks like. So this is how it looks. Like that. And this is my die cut. We had to have a die cut, clothespin, I think lace trim, you have to use at least 15 boxes, and they could be different order. You know, it doesn't matter the order, just have to have those. So at the top here, I used the Stampin' Up! Die cut. I cut out on chipboard and pattern paper. Use some letters, Scrabble letters, says Desk Caddy. Use that awesome trim that I recently got in my swap. My clothespins are hot glued to the base here, the back, and to the die cut. So there's 2 clothespins there. That's my boxes. I decorated all around the box. There's the front. I used more of that trim. My Martha Stewart punch. Just love, love, love. Pearl trim all around that. Didn't want to do too much because this will be moving around with me. So I really like how that turned out. This is made out of paper tray ink cardstock, and then I have chipboard as my base, holding that in together at the bottom. So I love, like I said, I love to use this as a per project, so I don't have to keep going in my big desk caddy. So I can just have, you know, you put the glue down, you pick it up, you gotta find it. It's lost in your trash shuffle that you've accumulated while you're scrapping. So I like this a lot. I'm able to have everything readily available. So that was an awesome idea, Gina. Thank you so much for sharing that with us and the tutorial and the chance to win a prize. So check out myscraproom.ning.com for more information. I also have been playing around. I did not have, I was not able to get into the swap for Bona. Yep, it's Bona's, I believe, for the tag swap that she hosted on her blog. By the time I got to it, it was closed, and it wasn't up for a while, but nevertheless, I really liked the idea, so I decided to play along just on my own. So this is my tag that I created. I made 2, so let me show you this one. So cute. And the requirements were to use and alter a clipboard, make a 8x4 tag first on chipboard, and then use a clip up here, and then have a charm hanging from it. You have to have an envelope and some die cuts in here. So this is actually just going to one of my friends here on YouTube, and I thought this turned out really, really cute. So I'll just take you through it really fast. So this is the back. I have this cute little Tim Holtz butterfly die cut, and I love this paper. It's the Junk. Oh my gosh, who is this paper by? It's tip of my head, tip of my tongue. It's by, oh, it's gone. I lost it. I'll put an annotation down below or somewhere on the screen. But that's the back. I have lace and trim at the bottom and the top. And then here's my clothespin. Take out, come back with that. So there we go. I did some light painting or whitewash on the paper, and then light painting around the edges. And down here I just did some fussy cutting out of the paper. It's a bee. And then down here I washed it over with some paint, but it says Be Amazing. I did one of her flowers that she did on the tutorial with some muslin, and then a flatback pearl, and surrounded it with some beads. And then I just, you know, crinkled it up, spritzed it, and add some glitter to it. It's a very cute flower. Lace at the bottom again, and then I used some pearl trim that has a dangly underneath the lace so that this part dangles. Okay, and then I did add paper to the clothespin, and then some seam binding I dyed with my Boardwalk Tattered Angels ink. And then here's the charm that's hanging off the side. I used some of the paper collection, dipped it, cut it, dipped it in, not dipped it, glossy accented the cover. Just says number 1. And I used, I hung this crown, this heart, and this key from this charm. So it's like that. Very cute. I love, love, love how that turned out. And then just I have some simple die cuts. I have the bee from the collection. You can use that as a photo or a journaling spot. And then I have Be Yourself, these little tickets. It just says number 21 and 20 and 23 on the paper. And then I made a cute little envelope, and I added a flat back pearl to that. So that's the first one that I made. I think it turned out really, really pretty, and I'm hoping she'll like it. So the second one that I made is out of Marion Smith's from the Prima line romance novel. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with it, and I absolutely love how this one turned out as well. This is the back. Cute. It's some fussy cutting here. Love, love, love this. And then altered the clothespin. I actually dyed it black and then added some bling. And then I inked a crown in black. And then I have a number 1 from the paper collection that I punched out and dipped it in UT. And then I have a little, just a bobble hanging at the end. And some black seam binding. And then I have a handmade flower down here. It's made out of lace and then a paper flower that I stickled and sprayed. And down here it has memories. And I used some more of that bling trim, and then it's some lace down here at the bottom. And for my die cuts, I have this perfect day. And then this butterfly. Love this die cut. I have memories journaling spot. And then this note to self journaling spot, and then an envelope with a button on the top. So the person's able to stick some goodies in here. And actually I just should have, now that I'm thinking about it, I just should have punched a hole for the envelope, because there's nothing like having a big old envelope and you can't put nothing in it because it's too tall. So let's do that real fast. So, here we go. And a little hole down there. Cute. So this is going to be packaged up and ready to be sent out to a couple of my friends. So I just wanted to share those with you. Maybe you wanted to create it if you didn't get a chance to get into the swap. Maybe okay, the next thing I wanted to share with you is a swap I participated in over at Mini Album Scraps. And this was for the March swap embellishments. And the item we had to create was a teeny tiny itty bitty book, which was so stinking cute. And it was a challenge. Trying, like I said, do more swaps, do different things. It was a challenge with my big old fingers, I'm trying to tell you. So you had to create these tiny charm books. You had to make 4 of them. These books are they could not be any bigger than 1.5 by 1 inch large. And working in such a tiny space. Nevertheless, I got through. So this is how my swap will look. Now you had to have 3 embellishments. And you guys were worrying about the 3 embellishments I have for my 3x3 note card swap. Try putting 3 embellishments on a 1.5 by 1. It's just like, oh Lord have mercy. So, it was fun. It was fun. I'm glad it's done, but it was really fun to create these. So I'm just using my Donna Salazar Nestabilities die cut I've cut out, and I'm using the My Mind's Eye paper pad called Moments for these 2. I had to create 4, so 2 have 2 different designs. So this is this first one. And I have it, you had to have it where you didn't adhere any stickiness to your tag, because people want to use it as a charm. So I will put this in a bag, of course, and package it up with my information. But the book had to be a real book with book pages. There's a tutorial of them showing you how to do it. I did mine totally different. So they had to have a hardback cover, front, back, 3 embellishment, book pages, and a closure. So this is what I created for the first one. I used a filigree, just the teeny tiny corner of a filigree. I don't even know if I still have it in my, let me show you what I did. I have my little basket of stuff that I used, but let me see if I can find it. Okay. I got these filigrees from Butterbee Scraps, and I used the corner Oh, that's the one I use. I'll show you the one that's how it looked before. I like these things because you can cut these with your Tim Holtz scissors. So these tiny little corners here, that's how little the book gives you a little idea of how little the book is. Just this little thing right there. I cut off of both ends, and then I used it as a like photo corner for the book right up there. I think it turned out really cute. I got some these round pearls, and I got these from the dollar store. Oddly enough, Dollar Tree. It's a headband originally. So I bought like 4 of these because the headband, you can take these apart and use them on your scrap project. So that's the back. So it's almost like a flat back pearl because these are really flat. So it's a great way to add an embellishment without adding any depth. So I have some of those on there. And I used my little sticker sheet from Create Imaginations to put love on there. I used the tiny micro open roses in yellow down here, and then I cut up a leaf. You can't see it, a white leaf on the book. So my closure piece is just some twine I had on the inside of the cover. So my book, like I said, is functional. Well, they all have to be functional. I stamped every page of every book with my, it's just a script stamp. I used black ink for this one, and this is cardstock. See, it's all covered, just like the book, just like a normal book. And I just have a brad that I didn't secure all the way down to the page so that you can wrap this twine around it. And then for the charms for both of them, I just have a butterfly and a bead hanging, and then you had to have room so they can hang it off. So this is how long the charm is really. I just have some twine going through this little loop so it can hang, but so a person will be able to hang this charm off. It's really, really long. I just added some chain on there. And they have a little dangly on the side of their little mini apple. So that's this one. Really cute. And it's the same thing I did for this one, only I used the heart brad. Same paper collection and everything. So those two are that one. And this one I used the Marion Smith romance novel paper. And then the front cover, I really like how this turned out. That's my side binding. I have a little diamond dangle there. And then I have a claw, or what do you call that? That little piece there is how they're going to attach to their mini album with some chain. And then I used my Martha Stewart punch to add these little, just like a little decorative edge. And I used some flat back pearls. These things here, this chain. And then I have a black flower and then another yellow flower. I also have the word love there. In this particular book, I chose to use Velcro. So here's the back. So these are black pages, and I stamped all of the pages with white, the same script stamp, but I used white ink. The stamp on there. That's the inside of the book. So little. So cute. So that's what I used for that. And both of these are the same. So those are my 4. Yeah, this was fun to do. So you guys check out Mini Album Scrapped and check out this swap, and then you can see the tutorial of how she made hers. Like I said, I made mine differently. I cut up all my pieces, and then I used this mesh stuff to adhere so it could be like real binding like you would in a book, so you could open up the pages all the way. Anyway, but that's what I did. So yeah, just want to share that with you. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching my collage video. I was able to get everything, hopefully, all into one video instead of doing a whole bunch of little tiny ones. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. And this will be another secret giveaway. So if you use the word lace in your comment, you will be eligible to win a prize. Thanks, guys, for watching. Bye.